Gotta look after your people, man. Otherwise, they'll sneak behind your back.
Get down!
Somebody's coming after my whole family.
Franklin is a survivor.
Whoever did this was close. Knew everywhere we was at. This empire, it's gonna crumble.
FX's Snowfall.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Snowfall, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Snowfall Season 5, Episode 5. This is the recap. Now I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points in this episode. If I miss anything, you guys let me know down below. And man, you guys let me know exactly how you felt about this one. As I told you guys in my quick thoughts, early impressions, this episode was straight up crazy. We only had about 3 to 4 minutes of calmness, and then all of a sudden the episode, it took a turn and it just got very, very wild. No one really had a good episode at all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was struggling. Everybody was trying to figure out who was trying to get at them, and it's still a mystery. So we're definitely going to talk about that in this video. Some of you guys are saying it could be Peaches. Some of you guys are saying it could be Kevin's brother Kane. At the end of the day, I'm predicting that whoever is doing these hits on your boy Franklin and his crew is someone that was close to him. Somebody gave someone some intel, because there's no way they were able to figure out exactly the locations of where Franklin and his people were going to be at. So it lets me know someone had to be in on it from the inside. But we're going to find out very, very soon on exactly who helped orchestrate this whole game plan to get at Franklin Saint's organization. So let's begin, man. Let's go over the recap. What did we see in episode 5? Now, the episode starts off with Franklin getting some good news about this investment that he has with this building, and everything is going good for him. The last thing that he needs to do is go to Aunt Louie and Uncle Jerome and make sure that they're a part of this game plan. And to be honest, Franklin, he was pretty much trying to tell them and just trying to get them to sign off on this. But Aunt Louie is like, no. She, of course, understands that Franklin has his own dreams and goals and stuff like that. But that's his dreams. They got their own stuff that they want to do, and they're not about to sign off on anything. Franklin tried to talk to him, but Aunt Louie and Uncle Jerome, they wasn't going. And of course, he was very pissed off. Veronica's telling him, like, look, maybe we'll try a different approach as far as trying to get them to sign off on this deal. And we know she will go to Sissy, and y'all know Sissy later on in the episode will try the same thing, but she's doing it in a different way. Then we get to your girl Sissy. She is having another conversation with Ruben, and he is pretty much telling her he needs her to take this pen or whatever, and he wants to bug Franklin. He wants to know exactly what he's talking about with Teddy. He wants to know the ins and outs on how Franklin and Teddy is running this organization. But Sissy is like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I agreed to take down Teddy, and that is it. I do not want to have my son talking about illegal activity on this bug or whatever. It's just not about to happen. She doesn't want to do it. But we know Ruben tells her, like, look, he needs to get this information, and he needs her to do this in order to take down Teddy. It's going to be very, very difficult, so he needs her to do it. And he tells her, like, look, how about you just take the pen and you do whatever you think is best. So we're going to see what Sissy's going to do with it, but she doesn't want to compromise Franklin. But, I mean, maybe she should have thought about this before she went to this dude. You know what I'm saying? We know Franklin's pops, he tried a certain way. This way that Sissy is trying to do it, she's talking about she's not going to do what Alton did. But from the looks of it, it ain't looking like this game plan is that much better. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is going to get hurt when it's all said and done. And if you think this dude can be trusted, this Ruben character, he can't be trusted, plain and simple. She understands this. She pretty much told him, like, look, I know you just want to get Teddy and you pretty much don't care what happens to anybody else. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Whoever he's working for, they don't give a damn about Franklin. He can go down along with Teddy and anybody else that they're going to catch on that bug. So hopefully Sissy thinks twice about how she wants to do this and thinks about what's to come once this does get out. But we're going to see how this whole storyline is going to develop. Then we get to your boy Franklin. He's meeting up with Teddy to do his normal drops with Gustavo, and everything seems good at first. Teddy does ask where the hell is Peaches at, And Franklin does state that Peaches is sick and that he has to look out for his peoples, because if he doesn't, they'll go behind his back and turn on him. So, I mean, did Peaches turn on Franklin? I mean, he has been sick the last few episodes. We know, we already went over fan theories about his health. At the end of the day, something's not right about Peaches. And on top of that, while Franklin and Teddy is talking, they end up getting hit by an unknown enemy. They don't know who these people is. They just pulled up on them and they got the spraying. And Teddy, he ended up getting hit. And Teddy was like, screw this, I'm up out of here. So you got your boy Franklin and Gustavo. They're trying to fight off this unknown enemy. Gustavo, he ends up getting popped. Your boy Franklin is like, you know what? It's time for me to get up out of here. So Franklin hops up in the car, and him and Gustavo, they make a run for it. They're like, you know what? It's time to get up out of here. Now, I know Franklin did feel some type of way because Teddy just got up out of there and he felt like he just left them for dead. They had to fend for themselves. Teddy was like, screw this. You know what I'm saying? Every man for himself. He don't know who these people is. Now, Franklin is able to patch up Gustavo, and it seems like everything's going to be good just for a little bit, but we already know they're going to run into some more enemies. Now, your boy Teddy, look at him. This dude is about to die. He got about 10% of his life left from the looks of it. But Teddy, y'all know Teddy. He got about 10 lives. He ain't going out like that. So you already know what time it is. It's snort season. He ends up sniffing the cocaine. As I told you guys in my quick thoughts, early impressions, the man got energy. He's instantly healed. I'm looking like, man, he's definitely done took a sensu bean type energy up in here. And all of a sudden, he gets enough energy to get up out of there. Then we get to Sissy, Veronique, Uncle Jerome, and Aunt Louie. And we know that Sissy, she is trying to get Jerome and Louie to go along with this game plan, with this investment. She's pretty much telling them, don't even worry about Franklin. Just worry about your future and what you want to do, and that you're not going to be able to continue to be in this drug game for that much longer. This whole empire is going to crumble. And she's not lying. It's definitely going to crumble. And as she is talking, we see Uncle Jerome and Louie, they keep getting paged. And that's your boy Franklin paging them 911, pretty much letting them know something serious is going down. And he pages Leon as well. We know Leon does not respond as quickly as Uncle Jerome and Aunt Louie does. But Franklin continues to try to get in contact with his peoples because it's not looking too good. He is trying to warn them and tell them about what's going on. Now, Uncle Jerome is able to finally get in contact with Franklin, and they was only on the phone for about, 10 to 15 seconds. Franklin tells him they got hit. All of a sudden, a car pulls up and they get the spraying at Uncle Jerome and everybody else that's out there. Now, in the past, as far as Snowfall history, when we see like a red car, red clothing, usually it's a connection with the Bloods. But based off Uncle Jerome and Aunt Louie's interactions, it's definitely an unknown enemy. They didn't know who these people were. All they know is they was getting sprayed at, so they got the spraying right back at them. And luckily, none of them ended up getting shot because there was a lot of bodies getting dropped off at this little restaurant. Veronique is lucky. I've been seeing some of you guys talking about Veronique set this all up. I mean, I know she can't be trusted, as we already talked about, but I don't know about setting all of this up, man. This girl, she's looking very shaky to me, but we gonna see about her character. We can't trust her, plain and simple. Now, after that whole shootout, we get back to Franklin and Gustavo, and apparently they're in the wrong neighborhood, y'all. And this is another gang territory neighborhood that they don't want to be in. Now, this dude, he was running his mouth. This whole crew was up there talking about what's in the bag. Franklin pulled out the strap. Half of his crew end up leaving, but this young boy right here, he said, nah, I'm not leaving. You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure this out. So Gustavo was like, screw all this. Let's just get up out of here. So all of a sudden, Franklin and Gustavo, they're on the run from another enemy. Then we get back to Uncle Jerome and the whole crew. The boys don't pull it up on them. They got the straps out and they want to know what the hell they was out there doing. As I told you already know what these guys was going to do. And luckily, Veronique didn't get caught with all them straps in that purse because this definitely would have been a bad ending for everybody. Then we get back to Franklin and Gustavo. They're still on the run, trying to get away from these people, right? Now, they end up finding a spot on the side of a house and they went up under this spot and they was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Now, as I told you guys in my quick thoughts, early impressions, I would have just stayed in this spot, man. I would have waited. I know it was around noontime because Sissy and all them, they went out for lunch. but I would have stayed in this spot and chilled out until it got a little bit darker outside, until, you know what I'm saying, that vision when it went down for certain people, because I'm not about to go out there at broad daylight. You got these enemies out there trying to get you. To me, it doesn't make any sense. I would have just stayed there, played it cool, then I would have left later on. But we know Franklin and Gustavo said, you know what? We ain't gonna sit in here for that much longer. We gonna have to get up out of here. But Franklin did state that someone is after his whole family. He just don't know who the hell it is. Now, Gustavo does mention where the hell is Peaches at. He told him that early on in the episode. He's like, man, all this stuff is happening on a day that he calls in sick. Something's not right about that. We definitely, or you definitely need to be checking up in on that, because it doesn't seem right. Which, you know what I'm saying? I agree with Gustavo. It's definitely seeming very, very shaky. Now, we get back to Aunt Louie, Uncle Jerome, Sissy, and Veronique. Aunt Louie is able to tell this officer, like, look, how about you call Detective Buckley? He knows me. I'm his CI. He's going to look out for me if I'm in trouble. So this officer, he does exactly what Aunt Louie tells him. She's lucky, right? Because Veronique had those straps and it wasn't looking too good. Then we get to your boy Teddy, and apparently he done went into this house that we don't even know who the hell house it is at first. Apparently it's this doctor, Parissa or whatever, that he knows from the past. And she's telling him, like, man, all of a sudden, those payments that you was giving me, they just stopped. Like, what's up with that? And she tells Teddy, like, look, if you want me to help you out, I need $250,000. So she wants to get paid. And at this point, Teddy doesn't really have a choice. He needs to go ahead and just pay this girl up, because if he doesn't, this man is going to die. But as I told you, man, this dude Teddy is lucky as hell. He's always figuring out a way to survive somehow, some way. But we're going to find out very, very soon if he's going to be able to survive the rest of this season. Then we get to your boy Leon. He's trying to figure out where is Franklin. He got the page. He doesn't know where he's at, and he's very, very worried. Now, Leon and the boys, they go and meet up with Avi. They're trying to make this deal with these weapons. We saw that Leon was having a conversation with Avi last episode, trying to get some guns and stuff from him. All of a sudden, the car pulls up, and they start to spraying. So now we have Leon being the target. Avi is a target as well. And it seems like it's just never going to end, right? Now, Avi, he get the spraying. Avi ain't going down like that. Now, one of Avi's dudes end up getting hit. Leon said, you know what? Y'all not getting away like that. So Leon, he runs towards the car and he starts to spraying, and he drops one of the dudes off. And as you can see right here, this dude is done for. And Leon, he felt some type of way, because deep down inside, y'all know Leon, he ain't trying to kill nobody no more, especially after what happened to him last season, taking out Scully's daughter. That really affected him, and that's the last thing that he really wants to do. And Leon, he's been moving very, very differently this season. He's more woke. He's talking about, of course, Malcolm X and stuff like that, trying to get his head together, but we know he's just going through some things mentally. Then we get back to Gustavo and Franklin, and they make a game plan to just leave. As I told you guys, I would have just waited. Franklin does state that we're going to leave the drugs and come back and get them. Now, your boy Detective Bucko was telling Uncle Jerome he should be saying thank you. But I'm going to give Uncle Jerome his props. He wasn't going down for any of that. He didn't care what this dude did. He told him straight to his face, like, dude, like, I don't really like you. Like, you've been disrespectful to my wife, and I ain't going down for that. Y'all know Uncle Jerome really wants to put this dude down. But we know, since he is the police, it's not going to be that easy. Then we get to your boy Teddy. He finally wakes up a little bit, and he's, of course, completed his surgery or whatever. But your girl, Miss Parissa, she's a super freak, y'all, telling Teddy her fantasies about what she wanted to happen to her back in the day. I'm looking like, man, this girl's a freak. You doing all this stuff. This dude, Teddy, he is trying to heal. I mean, if you want him to clap those cheeks, all you got to do is go out there, get him some more cocaine, let him get the snorting, and he'll get that energy. But as of right now, you're playing with him. As I told y'all, man, this is some Lifetime type freaky stuff going on up in this episode. And then we get back to Franklin and Gustavo. They end up entering this house. They're trying to use a telephone. They seeing all these dead animals looking like they was alive. And then all of a sudden, they get hit with a tranquilizer. And I'm looking like, man, who in the hell is this? All of a sudden, this Bob Barker looking dude, I still think this is Bob Barker. I don't know if it is him or not, but I don't care. This dude is Bob Barker. And today, the price was right. You know what I'm saying? The price was right for him, but it wasn't right for Franklin and Gustavo. And Franklin, he's pleading like, man, like, I'm trying to get up out of here. Like, what the hell is going on? I mean, look at this guy. I mean, I know I'm not tripping. This gots to be Bob Barker. And if it is Bob Barker, it's crazy. Y'all saw what Bob Barker did in Happy Gilmore. That dude got those hands. He don't care. And he was straight up crazy. Now Franklin done passed out. It ain't looking too good for him and Gustavo. And I'm looking like, man, hopefully they're able to get up out of this, which we know they will get up out of this. But man, this is definitely going to get to them. Now your girl Parissa, she is telling Teddy that she needs to go outside and move the car. And I'm thinking like, damn, like, why did you wait this late? You should have probably already moved the car when you left earlier to go get some hospital supplies. Now, earlier on in the episode, she does mention she doesn't want to catch HIV. She ends up putting those gloves on or whatever before she end up performing surgery on Teddy. So was that a hint at HIV being around as far as the whole fan theory about Peaches having it? Well, I guess we're going to find out very, very soon, but I did find that very interesting. Now, she goes outside, she opens up that trunk, she sees that cocaine, and she's like, okay, yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting. She already won $250,000, and now I got a feeling she's going to get involved with these drugs, and if she is thinking about screwing over Teddy, I don't see it ending well for her. She might as well just take the drugs and go if she wants to screw him over, but we gonna see, man. Then we get back to Aunt Louie, Uncle Jerome, and the crew. They're talking about where the hell is Peaches at. Black Diamond and Dallas are brought up as well. They're trying to figure out if it's a possibility that they had anything to do with it. We do hear Uncle Jerome talking about how loyal Peaches is or whatever. So they're going to go out there and investigate. Leon does mention that the projects, they're ready. You know what I'm saying? The people, they're ready for war. Now, Sissy and Veronique actually thought they was going to go out there and put in some work. Like, are y'all crazy? Like, what are y'all going to do besides get popped? Like, come on. Sissy was looking kind of suspect. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I didn't have nothing to do with this. At the end of the day, we know she wants to help her son out, and it ain't looking too good for Franklin. And speaking of Franklin, he's woke up, he's in a cage, and all of a sudden he hears Tony the Tiger making all this types of noise. And he's like, man, Gustavo, wake up. It's a damn tiger up in here. And for a minute, I'm looking like, man, is this dude dreaming? Like, is he dreaming? Now, I heard the tiger in the official trailer, but I actually had to see it for myself. This man, Franklin, is like, man, we got to get the hell up out of here. It's not looking too good for us. Gustavo, he half damn drunk. I'm looking like, man, y'all gonna have to figure this out, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, once they do get out, this event right here, it would never leave their heads. This is how you get PTSD right here. Going through some trauma like this is gonna get to Franklin. He will never be the same again. But I can't wait to see how they're gonna get up out of this. Your boy Bob Barker, he ain't playing around. Y'all saw the episode 6 trailer. This dude looked like a menace. He's looking like he is ready to torture Gustavo and Franklin. And I'm just trying to figure out just who in the hell he is. But man, as I told y'all, man, this episode was straight up crazy. The title was called The Iliad Part 1. I want to see what Part 2 is going to be like, because if this is any indication of what we can expect for the next episode, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be one of those episodes that you don't want to miss. Y'all saw what this episode brought. So I got a feeling the next episode is going to be some of the same, and hopefully Franklin is able to get out. Now we know they're going to be looking for Peaches. Peaches is going to be nowhere to be found. Where in the hell is Peaches? Did he die? Did something happen to him? Did he help set Franklin up? Was it Black Diamond or Dallas? Is it Kevin's brother Kane? At the end of the day, my prediction is whoever did these hits has something to do with Franklin's organization. Somebody was on the inside that gave out information, unless somebody was just really watching Franklin's every single move. But I guess we got to wait and see how it's all going to play out. But you guys, leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below, man. We're going to get ready for episode 7, talk about some more different fan theories. And man, like I said, it seems like it's getting crazier and crazier each and every episode. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.